Alright, hey everyone, this is Ferociousllama, and I'm back with another round of Legacy Jund. And our opponent, BMW 335XI, I'm assuming that's an automobile model number, BMW model number, because I know they have the 3 Series, and then they have the 330. They might be up to 330, but I remember back in the old days they had like a 323, and they had like a 318 even. Like, the numbers just keep getting higher, which is okay. But, last weekend, over the Thanksgiving weekend, I was at the Los Angeles Auto. I live in Southern California, so Los Angeles Auto Show was about 25 minutes from where I live. And, maybe more than that. It was probably 45 minutes with all the freaking traffic. And then on the way back, we were leaving the car show right as me and a group of guys went, and we were leaving right at, ooh, this is bad. We had no red mana. Great, we're dead. Yeah, Elves usually can't do anything till they can't kill us until turn 3 probably. So, and we got 2 Abrupt Decays and 2 Lightning Bolts. So hopefully what we'll draw is a red mana, or even better, like a fetch land that can fetch up, that can fetch us up a red land, and then that way we can red from our Deathrite and red from our land, and then we'll be able to kill 2 Elves, and then we'll be doing okay. But anyway, we went to the car show, and we were looking at all the cars, and we went with this guy, and he's a German guy, and so he likes all the European cars, and so me and one of my buddies, we're kind of like, I just want to look at American cars, man. Not to say that I'll tell you, the Mercedes though, those things were, some of them, like the nice ones, were so luxurious. And Audi, they have a great design, and they're good looking cars and everything. But I just think, some of those cars look freaking sweet, man. Like some of the Mercedes were super comfortable. They had all the things you could ever want. They were nice. And of all the cars that we could actually go and sit in at the show, there was a Maserati booth, but they had like glass walls around it. You had to wait in line. I'm like, I'm not waiting in line to look at your car. My neighbor's got one. I'll go look at his. So I don't know, but I'm sure my neighbor doesn't have the super high end ones like they had there. But I don't know. But the Mercedes, I'll tell you, I was actually really impressed with how nice the Mercedes were when compared to the like BMWs are nice, but the one thing is that you do notice about BMW is they really are a sports car, kind of masquerading as kind of a luxury car. They really are just a sports car. Not that that's bad. I'm just saying it's a different purpose than like the Mercedes that have, really intricate, amazing stitching that look just phenomenal. So, anyway, that's just what that made me think of when I saw that. And then we looked at the aftermarket stuff, and man, I hate to say it, but the automotive aftermarket not been impressive to me lately. I mean, I was just not like, I don't know, I was just like not impressed. I used to work in the automotive aftermarket, actually. I worked at a car stereo store for a lot of years. But now it's just kind of all, like, none of it's, like, real things anymore. Like, it's all just, buy this little whirly-wisp thing that you put in your air intake to give you 300 extra horsepower. And it's like, no, it's not a thing. That doesn't exist. Okay, this is bad. Can we beat a Progenitus? If we draw alright, let's see. Well, we can beat this. And I should have taken the creature, but we'll Abrupt Decay that guy, and then now you've got a 6/6, which is pretty good. I kind of think it might have been better off to double bolt, let him have his 2 guys, and double bolt his double bolt his other dude. You know, double bolt the Crater Whip Behemoth, so you just have 2 1/1s right now? Which would be much, much better off. Yeah, I'd have 1 because I could have killed 1 this turn. Which would be a lot better than kind of being where I am now, which is in a rough position. That is fine. So what's our opponent got? A Death Rage Shaman. Okay. Sure. And, yeah, our opponent's in a pretty nice spot right now. I'll say that for sure. Oh, yeah, great. Wonderful. This thing doesn't have a trample, does it? Okay, it doesn't have trample, so we're going to be okay, I think, for some turns. We're not blocking right now. But we are going to get the Dryad Arbor, and then we're going to make us a black out of that. We'll make us make a green, and we're going to kill the Wirewood Symbiote. Symbiote. I don't know. I don't know how you say that. That's not good at all. Well, it's alright. I'm okay with this. Yeah, this is bad, because we can gain like a couple, and our opponent can gain, and he can jack us up pretty bad here. Sure. Alright, let's see. Turn a forest to untap target creature, okay. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Yeah, we should have killed the Crater Whip Behemoth. It would have been a lot easier to just have like an army of elves, you know? And the only thing is our opponent could have been bouncing them left and right, and that could be a problem. And we really didn't have like we don't have any real big spells. We just had some removal, and that makes it rough. Alright. Let's exile some creatures. That is fine. I will exile a creature also, be it 2. Yeah. That's the problem with the Death Rate Shamans, is they sort of nullify each other. Huh. Alright, and let's see. I'm trying to think, what do we need to live here? We need not a Tarmogoyf. Alright, well, we didn't win that one. It's okay, though. I have 2 specific cards, specifically. For this. And we're going to bring in Pernicious Deed also, because Pernicious Deed is sweet. We're going to take out Sylvan Library. I think we're going to take out a couple of Bloodbraid Elves, because I just don't think they're that good in this matchup. Maybe we should take out Bloodbraid and put in Sylvan, because I don't like Sylvan Library that much. You know what? It's probably could be one of those things where we need those extra 2 cards, or to look at those 2 cards to make this happen. Alright, we'll play first. I'm good with this. Let's see, what could we have had instead of a Sylvan Library? A Bloodbraid Elf? I think we made the right move. Alright, and if our opponent plays a fetch land, we can have a turn 2 Engineered Plague, and then we'll have a 0/1 Death Right to Shaman. In college, I had this professor. He would always call them shaman. He would be a shaman. I'm like, I don't think people call it that. Like, it's a shaman. I'm like, okay. I don't think that's what people call it. It's a shaman. He's like, it's a shaman. I don't know. It's nonsense. Don't listen to me. And we are naming elves. Well, we're going to name Elf. Oh, sweet. Bam. We can name Druid or Shamans. I don't think so, though. Alright, cool. Engineered Plague, I like that. Bam. And, oh. That's not... Oh, wow. Very good. Nice. Those aren't elves. Cute. That's real cutesy there. Real cutesy. Huh. Well, I sure don't like she's having all that mana's there. So we gonna punish and fire that. And then I'm gonna remove it to play Sylvan Library. It was funny because I was like, well, we might as well kill the land because it's, you know, it's a creature and it's a land and it makes mana, and I don't want our opponent getting to 4 mana to play his, what do you call it? You know, because they only have like 4 land in the whole deck or something. But the Dryad Arbor to play their, you know, Gaia's Cradle and get 2 mana out of the Arbor and 1 out of Cradle, one out of the Arbor itself. But then I was like, oh, I can remove it with Death Action. I'm going to play my Sylvan Library. Sweet deal. So this game's looking pretty good. There's some chance we don't win, but as of right now, our opponent is not looking like they're in real good health. Because I think momentarily they're not going to have any more creatures. Really? The Sylvan Library is more dangerous than the Engineered Plague? And maybe they're just purely on their other plan by now, though, you know? Maybe they're just totally on 100% on the other plan by now. How much mana do I got? I've got a bunch. Alright, we'll just chill right here. See what our opponent does. Because I remember the first time I saw Wired Symbiote, I was playing, it was right before I got into competitive Magic. Me and my friends were playing a, you know, Friday night kitchen table in this garage. And, I was like, we're going to lightning bolt that or something. And he's like, nope, no, I'm going to bounce it. And we're like, well, in response, he's like, you can't. And we threw a fit because that was part of the cost. It was terrible. Okay, well, this is going to be one of them no-goes for me. We're going to lightning bolt symbiote. Oh, it didn't matter. Derp. Guy died anyway. My mom says I'm special. That was bad. I didn't even realize it would kill it. So, alright. So, how many turns is it going to take to kill our opponent with a punishing fire? It looks like 17 or something? Or 18. It's not 20 because there's... Oh, look, we got 2 now. There's something about the last one is free. So we only got to get our opponent down to 18. So 18 turns, I guess. But if we have 2, the thing is we need another red source. And then we can make our opponent only gain 1 life per 4 damage, and then we're doing much, much, much better. Okay, this is, okay. Well, that's okay, because those don't hurt anything. Jeez, man, so much stuff. Alright, well, we got no manas. Here's how we're going to handle this one. We'll go Punishing Fire that guy. Then when he dies, we'll remove it with Death Ray. And then we'll make us a red. Raid. We'll Punishing Fire that one. Alright. And then we will Thoughtseize our opponent. Oh, that's cute. Cute, man. It's real cute there. Now we're going to have to green... Oh, shoot. Dang it. I fouled this up. No, I didn't. We're just not getting those back today. Well, this turn. God, I'm so bad at this. See, that's the problem. We don't have any more. Sorry, I wanted to Abrupt Decay that anyway. Alright. Things are looking better. Looking better. And our opponent has given up. Because we pretty much had our opponent on lock. We had Engineered Plague. You know, we had Thoughtseized away his natural order. We had double Punishing Fire in the graveyard. So, I think we can actually win without the Engineered Plague. I'm not saying I want to try. I'm just saying I think it can be done. So, let's just... I think we did good. And I think that was a misplay by our opponent by killing the Sylvan Library instead of the Engineered Plague. But I think maybe they just thought, okay, we're back on the other plan by now. You know, all natural order only. Which is fine, I guess, but I don't know. What do I know, right? But, and our opponent has mulliganed to 0 cards, so they're probably going to concede right now. Yeah, no, we won. That's kind of the thing about certain matchups, like Elves. Elves are